Right, hello everyone, and welcome to Warren's Team Talk. I hope well, and thank you very much for coming to join me. And tonight, decided earlier this morning to do a watch along for the FA Cup second round draw. It's gonna, I think it's gonna start in about 5 minutes or so. So yeah, should be entertaining. Might be get some good games come out of the hat. Let's hope so. Anyway, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So I just want to big up the Aussie Gooner again. He's the Warren's Team Talk YouTube channel of the week. So make sure you go and subscribe to him. Follow him on Instagram. He is very active on Instagram, I have to say. And he always replies to all his comments on YouTube, and he always answers his Instagram messages. He's an absolute top man. And he's a really, really, like I say, he's a really top man. His videos are absolutely superb. His analysis, from my opinion, is absolutely on point. So yeah, go and check his channel out. I'm sure you'll absolutely love it. So he's recently done a review, match preview, and I'm sure he'll do a review as well of the Arsenal-Chelsea match that took place yesterday. The link for that show will be in the description of this video. So I'm sure that you'll enjoy that, because it just shows what absolutely fantastic knowledge this guy has got. And he also has two podcasts, one called The Yarn, where he has regular guests coming on. It's, I think, usually about 4 of them. So they're discussing stuff to do with Arsenal. And then he's just started another one called Calling a Spade, where he talks about topical issues. And one of the ones that he did recently, and the one that he did recently, the first one, was about the issues facing foreign fans. So check that out, because it's really, really interesting. We also did a stream together recently, where I interviewed him about his life as a football fan living in Australia and the challenges it brings following an English Premier League side. So check that out as well, because it's absolutely fascinating. So I'm going to just throw this up. I've got a couple of screenshots of the results from the FA Cup first round matches. So that's all the results from the games. We've got Joanne in the chat. She says, hello, Warren. Hi, Joanne. I hope you're well. Thanks very much for coming in. And Whitey Fuzzy, I think that is. Whitey Fuzzy F. Up the Alex. Is that what that says? Let me just see. Hold on a sec. I can't really read it too well, to be honest. Up the Alex. Yep. Okay, mate. Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're well. Thanks very much for joining. So, yeah, I'm just looking at the screen. I've got the BBC iPlayer on as well. I'm just looking to see. It looks like it's just the show where they do the FA Cup draw is about to start. So we'll see. And then there's some more results from the second round matches. The first round matches. And there are some replays and rearranged games. One of the games is being played tonight. One of them kicks off at 7:45. And there's another game which is taking place on the 15th, which is Woking against Oxford, because the game got postponed, I believe, because of a waterlogged pitch. So, and then there are a number of replays that are going to be played, which are Chelmsford against Barnet, Wimbledon against Weymouth, Cambridge against Curzon, Derby against Torquay United, Gillingham against AFC Clyde, Hartlepool United against Solihull Moors, and Salford City against Peterborough. So all of those, except for the Chelmsford-Barnet match, are going to be played on the 15th of November. So there will be a few teams pulled out of the hat where it's hard. So that works out. So here's the second round draw numbers, and you're going to see them coded with colours, which is green for League One, dark blue for the National League, sky blue or like just a blue colour for the National League North or South, purple for League Two, and yellow is when they're right. There is two sides, and one of them's from one league and one's from another. So there you go. That's all the different teams that are in the draw, and yep, still waiting for it to get started. And it looks like they're in Wrexham, so fair play. And some sides there to look out for. We've got Bracknell Town or Ipswich from the Southern League Premier South, or Ipswich there from League One. Boreham Wood from the National League. Where else have we got? Portsmouth there somewhere. Where are they? Can I see them? Probably not. Portsmouth, they're number 18. They're the Warren's Team Talk selection. So we'll see what happens with them. And they're just going, still introducing the show. And they're showing some highlights of different matches. So we'll let them carry on with that. And we've got another chat here from Joanne. So Joanne, Angel Cat is watching your stream. Lovely. God bless Angel's stream. I hope Angel Cat is well. I hope that you're looking after all the cats, Joanne. I'm absolutely sure that you are. What's their favourite food? Is it Whiskers? I used to buy my cat the food from the vets because they had special one. It was expensive, mine, but it was a really good one. Manny says, good evening, sir. Same to you, buddy. I hope you're well. And good evening, Mr. Good Evening. Had a good win at the weekend. And so big up, Mr. Emery. I was very pleased with him, I have to say. So the ties, when the second round ties will be played in the weekend of Saturday, the 26th of November. So there may be ties played on the Friday before, I guess, and then on the Saturday and Sunday, and probably on the Monday, I would suspect. But let's see how that works out. And Joanne says, thoughts of food, laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm sure they do. And do they bring their own selection from the local mouse kebab shop? Hello, man, says Joanne. Let's just see if they started yet. No, they're still talking to people in preparation for the draw, which is quite nice. It looks like they've got a selection of fans there from Wrexham. So, yeah, we'll see how that progresses. But I'm just waiting for the draw to start so that I can share with you what's going on. So it should be exciting. I'm particularly interested to see who Portsmouth get, because obviously they're the Warren's Team Talk selection, and I'll be supporting Portsmouth in the second round. They're obviously the Warren's Team Talk selection after they knocked out Hereford on Friday night, just gone. So there we go. That just confirms it for you. And so here we go. The live draw for the FA Cup looks like it's about to start any minute. They're just showing some highlights, some different games from the FA Cup first round. Weymouth against Wimbledon. Sutton United against Farnborough. Farnborough won that game by 2-0. Charlton Athletic's game. Buxton's game. And Torquay United against Derby County, which ended in a 2-2 draw. Doncaster against Kings Lynn. So, yeah, there was a lot of good games. So I hope they're not going to go through the highlights of every game. Surely not. Anyway, so Manny's put another chat in, and Manny is saying, interesting fact. Let's see if I can get rid of that. I can't get rid of it. So, interesting fact. I once had to take care of 5 motherless kittens who were abandoned by their mum. One of them was so weak she was almost ready to die. I said, not on my watch. Fair play to you, Manny. Let's see if they started yet. No, it's still going with the highlights. Dear me. They certainly know how to drag it out, don't they? We couldn't find the special kitten milk they need, but we would, what's that say? Boil milk, dilute water, and feed them using a type of dripper. I was so proud of the weak one. She was my favourite. Special care. Yeah, superb, mate. Well done. I'm really proud of what you did there, buddy. We nursed them all to health, then donated them to the Blue Cross. I miss them. Oh, fair play to you, man. Well, I guess you could always, if you wanted to, go and get another kitten somewhere. Plenty of animal charities that would be happy to let you have a cat, I guess. I think you have to go through a vetting procedure and whatnot, but I'm sure they'd be happy for you to take on a kitten for them. They're always looking for them to have homes. So we've got the manager there from Curzon Athletic having a chat. And Joanne says, Manny, I have 6 cats. Laugh out loud. Come visit. Exactly. Joanne knows all about looking after cats. That's for sure. And no special invitation required. And hello to you, says Manny. Well, fair play, buddy. So yeah, look, everyone. Before I forget, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And please, make sure you put a like on the video, and please remember to share the content around with as many different people as you possibly can. That would be absolutely superb. Thank you so much for that. But anyway, hopefully they're going to get started in a minute, because they certainly know how to drag it out, and they certainly are dragging it out. I don't know what the hell they show. There's just more highlights and action. So let's see how we get on with that. So any tips for the FA Cup so far yet, guys? Well, here we go. It looks like we're about to start. The presenter is standing in front of a plinth by the looks of it, and they're at the racecourse ground in Wrexham. And so let's have a look. We've got 2 guys. I don't know who the hell these guys are. One of them's quite short with no hair, and one of them's Jermaine Beckford. So, and it looks like they're showing one of his goals. Yeah, it's one of his goals, and it looks like it was against Manchester United. I guess that's probably for Leeds, because he used to play for Leeds at one point. I don't know who this other chap is. He looks quite elderly, though. There's no way that's Lou Macari, surely. Is it the... No, it's Mickey Thomas. Wow. He looks so old. Yeah, it's Mickey Thomas, guys. I wouldn't have recognised him if I walked past him in the street, I have to say. He's got no hair. He used to have a big crop of dark, curly hair when he was a player. I've seen him play in the flesh a few times. I think I see him play at Arsenal, I think, during his career. I don't think he always played at Wrexham. I think he had a few other clubs as well. So they're having a chat with the guys there, Mickey Thomas and Jermaine Beckford. Jermaine Beckford, a blast from the past, and Mickey Thomas, classic. Yeah, Mickey Thomas, absolute legend, mate. He scored the famous goal against Arsenal in '91. Arsenal were wearing their famous bruised banana kit that night. Arsenal lost the game by 2-1, and we got knocked out. And just while we're waiting, why not? I'm going to show you some action. Ronnie Rag.
Tremendous spirit in this Hereford side. They're not giving this up by any means. Radford. Now Tudor's gone down. Tremendous spirit in this Hereford side. They're not giving this up by any means. Radford. Now Tudor's gone down for Newcastle. Radford again. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Radford the scorer. Ronnie Radford. And the crowd are invading the pitch. And now it will take some time to clear the field. What a tremendous shot by Radford. He got that ball back and hit it from well outside the penalty area, and no goalkeeper in the world would have stopped that. It barely flew into the top corner of that.
Right, so here we go, guys. They're putting the balls in the pot. So there you go. They're done. The velvet bag has been put in. So hopefully we'll get started now. We've been only been waiting for 12 minutes. Anyway, they're mixing the balls up, and Mickey Thomas is pulling out the first ball, and he's pulled out number 4. And number 4, who's that? It's Curzon or Cambridge, and they will be playing number 11, which is Grimsby Town. And Grimsby Town, obviously, Seaside's team. Wrexham, number 34, and they're all waiting in bated breath to see who Wrexham got. They're at home, and they will be playing. They'll be playing number 10. Number 10, which is Farnborough. So it's a home tie, so they have to be pleased with that. Number 6 is next out. It's Accrington Stanley. The Milk Club. And then we've got number 36, which is Barnet or Chelmsford. And then we've got number 13, which is Ebbsfleet United, Kent side, from up Gravesend area, I believe. And against number 27, and that's Fleetwood Town. The next one out is number 15, and that's Bracknell or Ipswich Town, and they will be playing number 20, which is Buxton. So there you go. Number 2 is the next one out, which is Barnsley. They beat Bolton in the first round. Away from home, and they will be playing number 35. Number 35 is Crewe Alexandra, and next one out is number 1, which is Forest Green Rovers, and they're at home, and they will be playing number 9, which is Alfchurch. So there you go. Number 18 is next out, which is Portsmouth. That's the Warrens team talk selection. and they will be at home. And who will they be playing? And they will be playing number 12, which is MK Dons. Whoa, there you go, MK Dons. Portsmouth will play MK Dons. Number 19 is next out. That's Shrewsbury Town. And they will be playing number 9. And that is Peterborough or Salford. And next one out is number 7, which is Solihull or Hartlepool. And they will be playing at home to number 29, which is Harrogate Town. And number 25, they're at home, Kings Lynn Town. That's up in Norfolk. That's Joanne Country. And they will be playing number 26, which is Stevenage. And the next one out of the pot is number 21, which is Charlton Athletic. And they will be playing number 24, which is Stockport County. Next one out, number 32, which is Bristol Rovers, and they will be at home to number 3. Number 3, which is Boreham Wood. So the next one out is number 5, and they will be at home to number 8. Sorry, that's Dagenham and Redbridge will be playing AFC or Gillingham. Number 37 is Woking or Oxford United, and they will be playing number 30, which is Exeter City. And number 17, which is Sheffield Wednesday, they will be at home, and they will be at home to number 40, which is Mansfield Town. And then the next number out is number 22, which is Weymouth or Wimbledon, and they will be playing against number 38, which is Chesterfield. The next ball out is number 28, which is Burton Albion, and they will be at home to number 16, which is Chippenham Town. And then the next one out is number 33, which is Walsall, and they have been drawn at home to number 14, which is Carlisle United. And the next one out of the pot is number 23, which is Newport County, and they will be playing number 31, which is who? Who's number 31? Is Derby County potentially, if they get through their tie. Let's just have a quick look at that. Number 31. That is Torquay United or Derby County. So there you go. That's concluded the draw. I'm just going to go through some of these chats because I missed a few. Where are we? And here we go. Joanne said, you forget how bad the pitches used to be. Yeah, they were terrible, especially in November, winter time. They were awful. And the McManus Gaming says, good evening, Unai impression. Yeah, good evening, McManus Gaming. Lovely to see you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. And Manny says, Accrington Stanley, who are they? Exactly. That's right, the old famous advert, the milk advert. McManus says, good evening, Unai impression. Exactly, mate. Good evening to you, sir, as well. Manny says, Ebbsfleet United. I have a childhood friend who lives in Ebbsfleet now. We grew up in Dartford together. and I also lived in Gravesend for a bit. Well, fair play to you, mate. Fair play. So, the Warrens Team Talk selection, it was Portsmouth, and they have been drawn at home in the next round of the FA Cup, so that's brilliant for them. Hi, Warren, says Taib. And Taib also says hi to Manny and hi to Joanne. So let's see if I can get it up. Let's get rid of that. Well, hold on. Let's see if I can get it up here. Let's get rid of that. And that one, I just want to see. I've got the draw up yet. They haven't got the actual draw itself up there yet. Let's see if it's on the BBC website. So the FA website. Hold on just 2 seconds, guys, while I check, because I want to be able to show it to you all. If not, then I won't be able to. Let's see. 2 secs. I'm just waiting for the website to load. It's proving a bit slow. Jesus Christ. It's supposed to be high-speed internet, this, by the way. Nothing high-speed about it. Right. Okay. So here we go. Right. So here we go. Here it is. I'm just going to bring that up. Share the screen. So there you see, there you go. We've got Curzon or Cambridge United against Grimsby Town, Wrexham against Farnborough, Accrington against Barnet or Chelmsford, Ebbsfleet against Fleetwood Town, Bracknell or Ipswich at home to Buxton, Barnsley versus Crewe Alexandra, Forest Green Rovers against Alvechurch, Portsmouth against Milton Keynes Dons, and that's the battle for the Warrens Team Talk banner. Shrewsbury Town against Peterborough or Salford City, Solihull Moors or Hartlepool versus Harrogate Town, Kingsling Town against Stevenage. What's happened? It's like it's froze. Please don't do this to me. What's going on? Right, well, it's not loading, unfortunately. So I don't know what the hell is going on here. Right, let's try again. Is it loading? Right, I think it's loaded. And then we've got Curzon or Cambridge United Grimsby, Wrexham against Farnborough, Accrington Stanley or against Barnet or Chelmsford, Ebbsfleet against Fleetwood Town, Bracknell or Ipswich against Buxton, Barnsley against Crewe Alexandra, Forest Green Rovers against Alvechurch. We've gone through those. This is turning into a bit of a disaster, to be quite honest. I'm going to leave it. It's not working, so stuff it. Anyway, guys, I hope that you're all well. Let's go through the other chats that we got. Evening, brother. You all right? Says Manny. Taib says, Ron, you're an absolute legend, mate. I thoroughly enjoy your streams on Saturday. It's really good to see you. Big up to you. Yeah, guys, I've got a big announcement, mate. come the Champions League knockout stages, I'm going to start doing the match day live shows 1 day a week as well for the Champions League knockout stages for the second round and quarterfinals. Because I just think it would be quite interesting and a good bit of crack to do them for the Champions League as well. I don't know what you guys think, whether you want me to do that, but I'd like to do it. So let's happen. But I don't think it's till February, so we'll see how we go. And Ty says, I'm good, Manny. How are you? And Manny says, Ty, all good, thank you. No complaints. Manus Gaming says, I've just found the best thing ever. Have a cup of tea, have a penguin, or the equivalent of a penguin biscuit, bite off a corner off the bottom of the penguin and the opposite corner, and at the opposite corner at the top, and suck. Wow, that sounds interesting. I might have to have a go at that, mate. It sounds quite nice. Not the tea though, because I can't stand tea, but I'd certainly try it with a cup of coffee. The tea through the biscuit. Oh, I see. So you suck the tea up through the biscuit, and the biscuit goes all warm and moist and soft. It is incredible. Wow. I think I might try that with some coffee at one day. It sounds interesting idea. Thanks very much for that, McManus Gaming. Yeah, that sounds really, really interesting. So, any thoughts about the FA Cup draw, people? Any ties stick out, jump out at you? Don't forget, this is the round before we get to the third round. And that's when the Premier League sides come in. So it should be an interesting, well, there's some interesting games there for me. I mean, obviously I'm biased and I'm interested in how the Warren's Team Talk selection get on. So look at that. Let's have a... I'm just going through the BBC Sport website to see if I can find the FA Cup draw. And it's saying that the Argentine Cup final ends early after 10 red cards. Wow, that's madness. So let's see. Let's see if I can see anything. Right, hold on. Let's do this. FA Cup. I'm just looking to see if I can find the details for the draw. No. So let's quickly go back. Hold on, what we got here? No, it doesn't look like it's on there yet. Just a bit of a shock. I thought they would have been all over it, but obviously not. So there you go. Yeah, that's it really, guys. Manny says there's a lot of chat going on in here, which is great. It really is. So Manny says, Manus Gaming, you mean pick up a penguin? And for me, I prefer the McVitie's digestive biscuits. Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the McVitie's digestive, that's for sure. And I remember there was an advert back in the day for a certain biscuit. I can't remember the name of it. A rich tea, that was it. And the advert said, drink without one. So that was quite interesting, I always thought. Mandy, that's what I did. I picked up a penguin. Certainly sounds like it, mate. And Ty says, I love Oreo biscuits. Yeah, why not, mate? Then too with a nice hot drink would always be nice. I see Southampton have asked their manager. Do you mean they sacked him, Joanne? And I'm supporting Kings Lynn. They're near me. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I thought they would be. Let's see how they get on. I hope that you'll keep us up to date with their progress, Joanne. The McManus Gaming says, I'm not sure it would work with a digestive, but I love a digestive, mate. Good choice of biscuits, says the McManus Gaming. Yep, exactly. Taib says, Leeds United's basketball manager will get sacked next. Laugh out loud. Yeah, probably. McManus, Madfoot Edits says, who has Alf Church? Mate, that's what I'm trying to find out. I read out the draw, but the BBC website is not showing me anything. Let me just see if I can get up the FA, see if the FA's website is now working. Hold on just a second, buddy. And I'm going to see if I can get it to work this time. Hold on. Just give me 2 minutes. See if we can get it. Right, here we go. Yeah, Alf Church are away to Forest Green Rovers. Yeah, to Forest Green Rovers. So, right, okay, so it seems like it may be working now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go back here and do a screen share. So that you guys can see it as well. So let's go back to screen 1. And here you go. We have the fixtures. So we've got Curzon or Cambridge United versus Grimsby Town, Wrexham against Farnborough, Accrington Stanley against Barnet or Chelmsford, Ebbsfleet United against Fleetwood Town, Bracknell or Ipswich versus Buxton, Barnsley versus Crewe Alexander, Forest Green Rovers versus Alvechurch, Portsmouth against Milton Keynes Dons, Shrewsbury Town against Peterborough or City, Solihull Moors again or Hartlepool versus Harrogate Town, Kings Lynn Town against Stevenage, and then Charlton Athletic against Stockport County, Bristol Rovers against Boreham Wood, Dagenham and Redbridge against Clyde or Gillingham, Woking or Oxford United versus Exeter City, Sheffield Wednesday against Mansfield Town, Weymouth or AFC Wimbledon versus Chesterfield, Burton Albion versus Chippenham Town, Walsall against Carlisle United, and last but not least, Newport County versus Torquay or Derby County. So that's the draw. So there you go. That's it in full. And what's this? Sorry. All right, here we go. Oh, that's the last one. Yeah, I was just trying to find the last one. Manus Gaming says Oreos are banging, mate. Good choice. Yeah, it is a good choice. Anurin Jones says I watched the last 2 minutes or so, but I've got a 40 fuse box and it bloody went. Oh dear. Never mind, Anurin. Manus says, Warren, what's your favourite biscuit? That's a good question. One with plenty of chocolate on it, preferably. And I like dark. Yeah, okay, so I've got it. Dark chocolate digestives, I have to say. That would be my choice, I think. Joanne Smith said, there goes the nostalgia bit again, mentioning about old adverts. There you go, you see? That's it. You can do one about old adverts, Joanne. And PG Tips would be my choice. Ty Eversane says, good question, McManus. And Joanne says, yep, Southampton have sacked their manager. Wow. There you go. So who's going to get the job? Don't know. My choice would be Aussie Gooner, to be quite. McManus gave questions that keep me. These are the questions that keep me awake at night. Well, there's one less for you to worry about what my favourite biscuit is. Taib says, Joanne, who will become the new Southampton manager? Who's out there? Laugh out loud, says Taib. I've got a good one for you. Kenny Ken or the Aussie Gooner. And the Manus Gaming says, do any of you remember Bar Biscuits? Whatever happened to them? Mate, I've got absolutely no recollection of Bar Biscuits at all. It doesn't mean to say that I wasn't around when they were around, but I don't remember them. And Orange says there seems like there's some real dark horses in there, and how unpredictable the Premier League and Championship are. You never know what's to come from the third round onwards. Yeah, exactly. And I'll be covering it when it happens. Be rest assured of that. Manny says, I'll also look out for the Ebbsfleet game and make sure my friend knows about it. Yeah, do, mate. And you want to do what I do, right? With this thing I'm doing with the FA Cup, Portsmouth are at home to Milton Keynes Dons, right? Whoever wins that game, I'll be then following into the third round and do the same there. So whoever I follow into the third round, whoever they're up against, whoever wins that game, I will then follow into the fourth round, and so it'll go on. It'll be exactly the same as what I did last season. And Taib says, we need to ask Jez what his favourite biscuit is. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I think next time he does a stream, make sure he asks him. For me, he looks like a rich tea man, to be honest, but then we'll see. Maybe one day, Warren, I could do a channel. You should. Could do one about looking after cats, nostalgia, about witches, all sorts of things. Onurin says apparently they're after Nathan Jones from Luton. There you go, you see. Big up. I wonder if he'll go. I mean, it'll be. The thing is, it's a bit of a tricky one, that, because they're gonna, whoever goes in there, they're gonna have a job to keep that club in the Premier League, I think. Joanne Smith says Chelsea had a good manager. Thomas could go to Southampton. I don't think he'd go to Southampton. I think he's looking for an elite club. Shame that we can't get him, to be honest, but still, there you go. Manny says, I've got to go now, sir. Take care and bye for now. And bye to everyone else in the chat. Thanks very much, Manny, for coming. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. I'm going to finish this in a few minutes as well. Just going to finish these chats here, and then I'm going to call it a night. Joanne says, maybe I could go. I could when I get my laptop sorted out. Yeah, you should, Joanne. Any help I can give you with it, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to offer my support. All right. And Joanne Smith, nah, he won't go to Southampton. I don't think he. I'm not. I think they may have to go down a few leagues to find a likely candidate. Because I don't think they're going to get another Premier League manager to take that job on. Because I think the person knows whoever goes in there, they're going to be battling against relegation. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Thanks to everyone for coming in the chat. It was lovely seeing you all. I hope you enjoyed the show. I certainly enjoyed doing it. Honorin says, I disagree. Hassan was a good manager, and they had kept him. Had they kept him, they'd have probably kept them up. They've been been there before in 2019, 20. Yeah, that's very true. Maybe they should have like hung on to him a bit longer. But I know that there's been rumours of behind the scenes concerns and discussions about replacing him. So don't be surprised if they don't make a quick appointment. But we'll see. Ryan, you missed my coffee message. McManus Gaming. Look, let me go back, see if I can find it. Let me see. No, not that one. That one. I'm struggling to find it, mate. Maybe it was that. Oh, I can't find it, McManus. Sorry, mate. I'm really, really sorry. I can't find it. Let me see if it's down here. No, honestly, mate, I can't find it. If you want to put it in again, I'll read it out. And Taib says, "You're too mate," says Taib. And McManus Gaming's put laughing emojis in. And Taib says, McManus and his coffee FSS laugh out loud. And towards the bottom of the chat, no, I can't see it. Sorry, mate. If you want to put it in again, be my guest. But no, honestly, mate, I can't find it. If I could see it, I'd put it in. I'd read it. Yeah, sorry. I'm really sorry, mate. I've looked through and I can't find it. Anyway, guys, I am going to end it there. I'm sorry to McManus Gaming for not being able to find that chat, but I can't find it. Maybe it's my dodgy eyesight or something. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Remember to make sure you look after all your friends, your family, and your loved ones. And please remember to show some love and kindness around the world. And remember to take care. And remember to oh, here we go. What's this? McManus says some of my finest work too. Laughing emojis. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so make sure you share some love and kindness around the world. And thanks ever so much for tuning in. And I'll see you all again really, really soon. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.